event TGMA awards na ekoso e wa Accra no omoya awards ni we na ensemble na free etire eba kuko social media na so dia na se enye ize kra traffic ni gusoa na etire efa TGMA awards ekoso last Saturday e wa Accra no na ensemi bi ene se Felicia Osei eba entertainment industry ni mu a obonu mu modin pa ewo mu otimi ebo modin ekopie mu ewo bebia oye awards no na busia ensem a oye video no ode to da ene se ticket a de ma no QR code woso on scan na eno ebe nam so otimi akọ eye awards ni bi no omo ask me na wantimi anko be busia ye kwhwe ni video na oye no embassy a
me ko ro nti wi mu hu mi TV no so mu hu me o hwe me akoda na manko bi me sia kofie ticket na me use no QR code obi edi kan ba use no ko ba ha 8 something na me admo china Mother's Day no program bi ko me sia hwe ya na me sia de odo ko bi ma me na me fa wu fen na me ko bi why at least baba better say the makeup na say because me admo china me di jirem mama na enye ya nominate me mpa bi akotena be se ko bi ma me ko ro nti wi mu hu mi TV no so mu hu me o hwe me akoda na manko bi abedru ha but tickets na me dey ko no ese ni pakro na o use me dey no ba 8 something ade na ye hyase eye no nti no me ko fie me ko pa bi atena emi ade mo chena mo program eno ana mesi ahye eni mo kunu nyina me ba kokora mfiri aboka ye makeup ma etire
boy na Felicia Osei nisam a wode betu da efa ne ticket a osi okodru on me ne ticket e de man se okwa on scan no okwa yesi nipa bi e di kan aba be scan na de nanso a wantimi anko awards ni bi na video e pop out na e trend e wo social media ne so no ana e organizers a omo etina se omo ka omo tibo omo e de sa awards yi e ba mountain so enso akoye interview ana interview ni mo de a chopa eko e de ma Felicia Osei wo nano de si e wo TGMA awards no ase
court where it was being scanned and all that. There were quite some issues that popped up along the way. First and foremost, let's deal with the issue of our very own presenter at Unia FM, that is Felicia Osei. She was on social media talking about her band. She had issues with the band. She got to the checkpoint and then she scanned and realized that another face popped up on it, and people were saying were there issues with the ticketing and all that. I don't know if you saw that on social media and we want to react to it.
I mean, that's first of all, let me just say that thank you for thanking us, but I want the emphasis to be on the team. You said Robert and the team, because no great work ever gets done by an individual.
Thank you.
So
thank you to the team.
Yeah, thanks to the team. No, I just want to be able to bring them to the fore that it's been tireless work by a lot of people, and not just folks from Charterhouse. Like, literally everybody and anybody we had to work with by extension, or anybody connected to the music that we love and for the particular cause that we are projecting. So essentially, congratulations to everybody who participated in this remotely and closely. Now to the question. So what we did was to try to ensure that if any time a ticket was used, you have a stamp on it that says that this ticket was used at a particular time.
Okay.
So if a ticket is scanned, let's say 8:15, and it comes back at 11, you'd see that, like immediately you would see that if you see that, oh, this particular ticket was scanned at 8:15, why is it coming back at 11? And then when they ask you questions and they say, but you're just coming, then it means that, okay, so how did it happen?
Okay.
So that is an issue that has to be dealt with. At that particular point, how you react towards the issue, we don't control it, but what it simply means is that it's a problem that has to be discussed and dealt with before the person is allowed to get in. Because it could be that one, either whoever gave you the ticket gave duplicated efforts in that particular space as and gave it to more than one person, or it could be you giving your ticket to somebody and still coming because you believe that you are a celebrity or a figure in that particular space. And so if you come with your personality and come to make noise, the people are just going to allow you to enter. Do you understand what I'm saying? And we've had situations where it's been like that. Like somebody gives out their tickets And then when they get there, like, but I'm here. Yeah, so yeah. Hey, you want me to? That, and then they will not
open the gate, make her enter,
and they will not budge because at the end of the day, the ticket was issued to you, and then you give it to somebody else, and there's every indication that that particular ticket has been used. And thirdly, I want to say that it's also possible that obviously technology, there could be issues, but then you can never really say that there won't be some problems. So but obviously plus or minus 10%, 5% whatsoever, and then you're fine essentially. But what it is that if any of these things should happen, if you were indeed genuinely invited, then what it means is that you should find the parties, you should engage the parties who invited this. Oh, this is how I encountered. So how do we go around it? Because honestly, I have not been here. So that conversation can be held. But you cannot blame the person at the gate from doing their job, because if it's been scanned, it's been scanned.
But did you ever get complaints like that?
Oh no. When we did our post-mortem session, we got that kind of information. That's why I'm giving you the various scenarios. Okay. Because that's what there were people who came and they had given out their tickets. Okay,
so they actually entered the venue,
and then gave their tickets to somebody else.
Okay.
Because it's e-ticket, so I forwarded my ticket to you, Slim, and then Slim entered, and now I have come with my face and with the same ticket. I'm like, Okay, so do
you understand what I'm saying? No, I don't understand, because when I got to the gate, I had to scan, and then it took a picture of me instantly. So I'm thinking, I don't know if it works for the other ticket, because I came in with, I think, the academy ticket, and then it took a picture of me instantly. I'm thinking if I had left the venue and then entered again, it would be easier, because at that point, it already has my data stored on the device. Right.
Yeah. So what it means is that whenever a ticket comes in, a ticket is scanned, there's a face that's captured next to it, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So any other person coming and using that same ticket, what happens?
So that is what I'm trying to say. That it means the person actually entered and it took a picture of him or her.
No. What your initial submission was that the face that appeared when that ticket was scanned.
That's what Felicia is saying.
Was not the person whom that was not the original person that the ticket was meant for.
Yes.
Yes. So it means that ticket has been used.
Okay. So, is there ever a situation, was there ever where did you ever have complaints of people who had similar issue?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, that at the end of the day, it's one of three scenarios, and that's what I explained. That there were people who literally gave their tickets to others.
They entered, got scanned, and
probably it's a soft copy, probably forwarded.
No, like you are DJ Slim, so you think that, if I give my ticket to an Edosti, they know me. So if I get there, I'll be allowed in.
No.
There's another aspect. Sometimes. Sorry.
I got to the car park. They told me to be in one queue for
validation.
No, it's not even the validation part. Be in one queue for my band. Now they hand me the band, and I decided not to wait for the car. I walk across the road. I entered. I got to the gate, the e-gate, and they told me to scan the band. I pointed at it, and they told me to look into the tablet that they had there, and then it would take a picture of me. It does that. So I asked the lady, was like, okay, that's because if I want to leave and then, enter the...
So sort of face recognition.
Face recognition. So I'm sure that is the first time it's going to have my data stored on the device. Or it's not the same for all the other tickets.
No, hold on. So whose data is now stored?
My
Slim.
data.
Okay, good. Now the invitation was meant for Slim.
Yes.
Slim goes through the process. We have Slim's face attached to the device.
Exactly.
Good. All right. Now another person comes and uses
my e-ticket.
Good.
So
and then they scan it and they are saying the person's face. They are saying is.
Okay. So now there are two issues here. At the car park, they also check the ticket and scan the ticket at the car park. That's what they do. So I'm thinking if somebody has used the ticket, it should reflect at the first checkpoint. Or that's not how it happens.
If the system there is able to do that or not. So the system that is able to recognize whether a ticket has been used or not is the one that basically tells you
the one that the
yes, the one that tells you that it's gone in already, etc. Blah 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 blah. You understand? So what I'm saying here is this: that it could be one of three things. However, If indeed, I mean, however, if she got an invitation, it means that she was really our guest. So, sorry to her for whatever embarrassment she may have faced, but it's one of three things. And for us, there is a need for us to be able to investigate, to understand what it is, so that we are clean and clear on how to go forward without having any issues. So,